Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii and these are the cheapest to most expensive outfits in GTA Online. You'd be surprised how expensive outfits can actually get. Spoiler alert, it's going to be much more than a couple 10 or even a couple $100,000. I'm going to be using a lower level character so I can actually check out these outfits and actually see the prices of them. The cheapest outfit we can possibly find so far is a $500 sunbather outfit. It's been in the game for like a good 12 years now, so since the very beginning, but we can actually find an even cheaper outfit in the high street outfits for $362. The backup, which literally just features a white shirt, white shoes, and some tan pants. And that does look to be the cheapest outfit I can possibly find. So 300 bucks is the cheapest outfit. Let's move on to a bit more expensive outfits now. The next price range is going to be in business casual, and that's going to be a couple $1,000s, which does give us a good variety. A lot of really nice suits inside of business casual, and there's a lot of different categories for a couple 10,000 or a couple thousand, I should say. Basically a bunch of different suit options in a lot of different categories. I want to say most of the clothing in the game is going to be between $1,000 and $10,000. So let's move on to the next level, which is going to be a couple 10,000 bucks. And this is a pretty big jump from the last one. So inside of flight suits, we have anywhere from 50,000 to 110,000, depending on what color you want. So if you want the most basic one, it's going to cost 50k. But some of the cooler looking ones is definitely going to be a lot more. I mean, orange one is almost 110k. The most expensive one is actually going to have the pogo mask on it. And there are a lot of different options in the $50,000 to $150,000 range. You have some designer clothing that's going to be ranging anywhere from, let's say, 40,000 all the way up to about 120,000. This one being the most expensive. It's got some ear accessories, it's got sunglasses, it's got a chain on it, it's got some golden shoes. These definitely make you look very expensive. Honestly, this is probably the coolest looking one, even though I'm not a huge fan of the cheetah pattern on the pants right there. The jacket and the chain and the hat and the glasses and everything looks super cool though. Also, inside of luxury, there's a lot of really clean looking outfits. I mean, the Investor is honestly one of the cooler Rockstar created outfits. The Benefactor is also a very classy looking outfit. I like this one. So anywhere from a few 10,000 to a couple 10,000 bucks for these ones. Lowriders, even some more styles for a couple 10k. Valentine's Day outfits are going to be just a few 10,000. Finance and Felony is also going to be showcasing a lot of really cool styles, like different suits like this one. The jacket actually looks really nice, even though it's kind of going through the sweater that's right under it. So this one's a little bit glitched, unfortunately. And also falling into this category are racing suits, which are going to be more or less 100,000 bucks. This Junk Energy one you can actually get for completely free. You don't actually have to buy it. After completing the Junk Energy time trial, that's going to pay you 52,000. It's going to automatically unlock this outfit, so don't really count this one. And it also goes for very similar outfits inside of biker suits, stuntman outfits, so all these outfits are going to be more or less the same price. Biker outfits are also going to be a few to a couple 10,000 mostly, and then all of the bodysuits are going to be exactly $100,000, so 100k for any of these styles. Definitely a pretty cool looking outfit, but 100,000 for it, I don't know. And then air racing, which is pretty similar to the other racing outfits we got, just a little bit bulkier with the belt and the shoulder pads right there. They're going to be about 120 to 150,000 bucks. Then getting even pricier inside of scuba suits, which are going to be anywhere from 150 to about 160,000. If you buy one of these, it's only going to show the air tank and the scuba mask underwater. So if you're not in water, it's only going to show a part of the outfit, just so you know. So more racing outfits, some very simple ones for about 100,000. Now getting even more expensive with the Deadline outfits. Basically the same outfit, just in a bunch of different colors. This one's gonna be a flat $200,000, so we're actually getting pretty freaking expensive now. All of the bodysuit type outfits, like these ones and let's say these ones and some others we're gonna be taking a look at in a second, Rockstar automatically just prices them at a couple 100,000 bucks, or at least 100k. Because inside of arena war outfits, in these bodysuits, these are gonna be anywhere from about 200,000 up to about 330,000, or actually $358,000. That is absolutely insane. I didn't even remember the green and purple alien outfits are this expensive. I mean, 358 and 330,000 for a pretty basic and unrealistic looking alien outfit. There's definitely a lot more realistic alien outfits that might justify this price, but I mean, this is actually way overpriced in my opinion. I would say these bodysuits are much cooler than the unrealistic looking aliens, and you can get them for much cheaper. I mean, about $250 240, 250,000 for these, and about 285,000 for these top ones. This is actually a really cool looking pattern. So really cool bodysuits, but you're going to be spending a minimum of like 220,000 for them. Speaking of a bit more detailed alien outfits, we have the space creatures that are all going to be around $375,000. So getting freaking expensive. And these go for a lot of the arena war outfits. I mean, 320,000 for these types of aliens. These are actually really spooky. I mean, especially the face of this thing. Then going into the pretty bulky looking spacesuits. These look like straight out of like a Disney Channel show. It's only going to cost you about $370, maybe even $380,000 for some of these. They actually made this like Disney looking spacesuit with a designer pattern on it. That's crazy. Now, these astronaut suits look to be a bit more realistic. I definitely like these ones a lot more than the so-called retro ones. They just don't really look nearly as realistic as this one. So you can get these for about $330,000. Then the most expensive one in Arena War is going to be in character suits, and it's not the Pogo Space Monkey, which is a pretty cool outfit. It is the Republican Space Ranger for just under $400,000 at $397K. This is the most expensive Arena War outfit, and as far as I know, the most expensive one that you can just go and buy at a clothing store. So it's actually the same outfit that you see on an NPC right next to the movies over here, next to like the touristy spot. And after we just moved to another character, let's go into the Warstock website and check out an even more expensive outfit than the Republican Space Ranger, and it is going to be the Ballistic equipment. Now, this is actually an outfit with a special ability. You actually need to request it through the interaction menu, and this is going to be costing you $500,000 to get this outfit. So $500,000. To be fair though, it is much more than just an aesthetically cool looking outfit. It gives you extra armor, it gives you a minigun to use, and this is the most expensive outfit you can go and buy regularly. And this is roughly what it's going to be looking like on your character. Very bulky looking outfit, and if I take out my minigun and just light up some cars, this is basically what the outfit gives you for $500,000. But it's not nearly as expensive as the next outfit that's going to be costing you millions and millions of dollars. And I'm talking about the Yacht Captain outfit. So let's go in our wardrobe real quick, go into outfits, and it is going to be inside of special outfits, and it is the Yacht Captain. There you go. Now you might think this is absolutely insane for a couple $1,000,000 outfit, and I will say it is kind of underwhelming, but to get this thing, it is an absolute pain. Not only is it going to cost you a minimum of $6 million, there's 3 different yachts you can get, or 3 different sizes I should say, so it's going to be either 6 million, 8 million, or even 10 million bucks depending on the one that you get. But spending that crazy amount of money isn't even going to unlock you the outfit yet, because after, it's going to be even more of a pain. After buying the yacht, you have to complete 6 yacht missions. So what you could do is just open your phone, go into the captain, and press the bottom option to request a job, and after a little bit it's going to appear in your job list. It's going to give you the 6 yacht missions you need in order, and let me tell you, those missions are super tedious to do. They do take a little bit, so you spend a ton of money, and then on top of that you have to do some pretty boring missions to unlock this thing. Pretty underwhelming considering this outfit is pretty much nothing special. I mean, it's a yacht captain, but is it worth that ridiculous amount of money and some grinding? I don't think so. Now, there might even be a more expensive outfit. Let's just say if you count time as a form of currency, this might be the most expensive outfit there is. So if we go into party outfits inside of our wardrobe, you're gonna see this outfit if you've made your character more than 5 years ago. So technically you don't have to spend anything for this, but you do need to spend a ridiculous amount of time waiting until you unlock this outfit. So it takes a whole 5 years since you first made your GTA Online character on this account to have this outfit. Some people would say this is probably the more expensive outfit than the Yacht Captain, just because it takes a whole 5 years to get it. And there's even a longer taking outfit to get that's basically the same outfit as this, just in a silver jacket version. And you guessed it, it takes 10 years to get the silver version of this outfit. I don't know too many people that actually made their character more than 10 years ago, but that might be the most expensive outfit since it takes a solid 10 years to wait until you unlock it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel for more awesome videos like these that you don't want to miss, and click the video on screen now for more awesome content. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.